where I don't believe that the world is an unclosed cause. I still think that God was there to cause the world to take place. But I thought that was quite interesting about the light switch you said about stopping the flow of consciousness. And yeah, I think, but looking more into it, I think that obviously God gives us our consciousness, and that it's our way of how we interpret it and how we use it to help other people. And what you said about God and people, I think there's a part of God in everyone, so that's why we can bring a smile on people's faces by being compassionate for them. And I think, like you said, it helps ourselves. So if I help someone, it's not out of charity, it's because it makes me feel better about myself that I can bring a smile on someone else's face. So.
Okay, no, that's very well. Just one thing which you touched on without realizing, I think very important, philosophically interesting to explore. You see, I am presenting to you non-theistic Hinduism. Have you noticed? Oh, chap, God was not given any room at all. Not because I'm anti-God. Let me show you the depth. Some people tell me, they're like my program members said, Mr. Lakhani, you are so severe and poor, God, I like God. Why are you so, you don't mention him? I said, my friend, what I'm presenting is called Advaita philosophy in Hinduism. Undifferentiated, just one, that's Brahman. This idea of Dvaita means you and God as separate beings, and you worshipping him, cracking coconuts and building relations. Is there a contrast? Are they irreconcilable? I'll show you they are reconcilable. Let me show you how. You'll find this interesting. Suppose I meet a very devout Vaishnavite. He loves Vishnu. There's nothing wrong. Look, this is your starting point of a spiritual journey. This is how you relate to your spirit. This Vishnu chap, I love it. So I tell him what will happen to you. He said, well, when I die, like the Abrahamic tradition, I'll be in presence of Vishnu. I'll be so happy. I'll be full of bliss and such pleasure to see my mentor, Vishnu. I said, all right, you see. I'm very, very naughty, but in a nice way, you see. I said, okay, you see Vishnu. And you sit in front of him at his feet and say, Vishnu, that's lovely. Your eyes are like petals of roses or petals of lotus petals. Kamalanayanam. Oh Vishnu, your eyes are like lotus petals. Yes, my boy, you just said it. I know, let me repeat. It's so nice. Let me repeat again. Suppose you're sitting at his feet and you keep going, oh Vishnu, I love your eyes. All right, calm down, boy. And you are supposed to do it for eternity, forever and ever. So I said, suppose you keep repeating, I love you, Vishnu. I said, okay, good boy, stay calm, keep quiet. I said, what is going to be the conclusion? This is called Dvaita, means you and God are separate entities. And you now achieve your target. You are in front of your ideal, if you like your lovely God. What will happen to you? I say, initially you say, Vishnu, I love you, it's alright. Oh, Vishnu, I love you even more, alright. If the love is truly intense, this is my suggestion to him. If your love is really intense, you know what is the culmination, where it becomes the apex, it's the jackpot. When that love is that dense, that severe, the devotee cannot see himself separate from the object of his devotion. See, that's called intense love. He can no longer see himself separate from his ideal, his Lord. That is called intense. In the beginning he says, oh, you think Vishnu is lovely. In no time, he sees himself so close to Vishnu, he cannot distinguish himself. So just the mere, this love itself will culminate, if you like, go into a climax. The final situation is that, where the devotee is no longer seen as separate from the object of devotion. This is where the Dvaita, the two, becomes one. You may think I'm just making it up. If you look at some of the Bhagavad Puran, there are aspects of Bhagavad Puran which reflect on Advaita, this idea of oneness between you and God. And you see this in the lovely story of gopis playing with Krishna. And by the way, let me warn you, this gopis playing with Krishna, people say it's like more like Bollywood stuff, they're dancing, bushy, it's nothing like that. If you're in front of God, you lose body consciousness. There's no physicality. You become so real, forget that you have a body. That was the state of the gopis. And it's lovely, well recorded in some of this Bhagavad Puran. Look, this is a Dvaita tradition. Me and God are separate. I must worship God and pray to him and look after him and all that. When that love becomes that intense in the story, the gopis said, I am Krishna. Who is that? That was the story of gopis. They become so intensely in love with their ideal, they lose, if you like, their own individuality and assume the individuality of their God. So all the gopis were saying, yeah, Krishna, very truth. I am Krishna. They said, no, I am Krishna. This is the culmination of love. with the Dwight, you and God being separate, it's the jackpot. You are no longer different from your ideal, your mentor. The thing of the love of your life, you become that. This is the sign of true love. This is the culmination of love. The distinction between this love person and that person disappears. There's a very nice Sufi, Sufis are like that. There's a very nice Sufi poem. This is what it says. See how you like it. This is what I just presented to you. It's very poetic, very sweet. And they like to talk about lover and loved one. Okay, let's start. It's not lovey-dovey like Bollywood, hopefully. So first there was a knock. From inside there was a door, and the door was locked, and somebody, the person who's in love, was knocking. He said, "Dear, I'm here." From inside the door came the question, "Who are you?" "Don't you see, dear, I'm the one who loves you." The door stayed shut. Again knocked. "Dear, I'm here. Who are you?" "I'm the one who is loved by you." Said the second time. "I'm the one that you love. Don't you understand who I am?" The door stayed shut. Beautiful, beautiful words. Third time the knock came. The question from inside, "Who are you?" "Don't you see, I am you," was the answer. The door flung open. There was no distinction between the subject and the object. This is the culmination of spiritual experience. Your oneness with the Spirit. What you are enduring, what you are searching for, praying to, loving so beautifully. Nothing wrong with it, my friends. Be careful. I'm not somebody to undermine your love of God. I'm here to show you the culmination, the apex of that situation. It ends with this beautiful idea of humanism, spiritual humanism. You are very special. What you are searching for is your essential nature, but you require all these ploys, all these methods in order for you to relate to your essential nature. You are in search of yourself. This is the Upanishadic teachings. If you look at the Upanishads, this is the heart of Hindu philosophy. If you look at the Upanishads, I would suggest you should study Kathopanishad. You will see that it is nothing but this self-investigation. What is the essential nature? What is my essential nature? This is Hinduism. Gods and goddesses came as secondary. I'm not trying to take your love away from gods and goddesses. If that, please, God forbid. Carry on. I'm not here to undermine anybody's progress in spiritual matters. If you like monotheism, one particular god, like Mother Goddess, go for it. Do Navaratri happily. If you like the idea of God as your essential nature, go for it. Suppose, there's a third thing that I say sometimes in universities. I said, suppose you like music or art or science or dance or drama or poetry or literature. You know what's happening to you. Suppose you like music, you know what's happening. Using that particular instrument or that particular discipline, somehow when you become engrossed, for a moment you lose sight of your own limited vision regarding who you are and touch base with your essential nature, the spirit. That's why you get a thrill. That's why, I love music. Why do you love it? Using that instrument or that particular field, you manage to get a deeper glimpse into the nature of reality in your own nature. That's why I love it. That's why I love art or music or poetry. So is it the word? Is it the note? No, I don't know. When I put that, something hits me. Sometimes I get a thrill. You touch base with the spirit, my friend, without reference to a religion. You can be a Richard Dawkins, very passionate about your own science. Through that process, you become one-pointed. That allows you to have a deeper glimpse in the nature of reality. So you are not a villain. You are searching for spirituality without reference to a religion. Good for you. That's what I've said on the website. But this is the breadth of vision of Hinduism. Pluralism, many ways to discover the spirit. You can do it without reference to a religion or a god. If you like God, good for you. You are lucky. Carry on. But there are many who don't like. Look, my experience at university schools. When I go to sixth forms and I do surveys, I ask them, look, you tick your name as Hindu, Christian, whatever. Do you really believe it? Tell you truthfully. You know what's happening? I went to Chesham Grammar School recently. 90% say we are atheists or agnostic. 90%. If you have mentioned about Dawkins, they start applauding. This is our hero, good delusion. This is reality. The human beings you are going to interact with and you grow into greater society are these people. So when you tell them, look, if you like science, music, this is the way you're discovering what we discover in the name of religion and God and temple. This is our way, this is your way. We don't feel compromised by it. We are not here to impose our gods on you. You are doing a good job in your own field. Go for it, my friend. That openness is the breadth of vision of this marvelous religion. I think I should stop with that. Thank you.